Hello, beautifuls. How are you guys today? My name is Catherine, and I'm the girl behind Vintage Disney Bound. Today is another video for our wedding series that I have started. As you can say, started. I did post a video last time. That was my very first wedding series video, which is a little introduction to this whole thing and explaining my whole proposal story and how I had to propose to my husband as well. We both proposed to each other, so if you guys have not seen that video, I will try to leave it up above for you guys so you can check it out. Today I am doing another makeup tutorial for you guys. I will try to list the products that I'm using, but basically it's a bunch of color pop products I am testing out today to see if I would like them on my wedding day. Because I haven't really tried a lot of color pop products lately. So I thought I would do that. It's a little something different, you know. I have never developed into the ColourPop products. It's very simple and very light makeup wear for a wedding because I don't want something too dramatic, but I don't want something super simple. So I'm trying to find that middle ground. And if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know. Anyways, this on with the video. Today we are doing a little bit of a wedding Q&A. So I have some questions and I will be answering them in a format. So question number one is, will it be a big wedding or a small wedding? I definitely think it's gonna be on a like in between size. We have about 150 to 200 guests. So it's not gonna be too small, but it's also not gonna be too big. Um, we don't know if everybody's gonna come. That's how many people are inviting to the wedding. So let's see if everybody shows up. We know that some people might not show up because some people have complications, like health complications. I know my fiance's grandma will not be able to make it, so we're gonna try and make her a video so she can watch it later. I think that, yes, because she will not be able to make it. She has extreme health complications at the moment. She's had 2 to 3 strokes in her life. So she's in a home right now, being taken care of, and we don't think she's gonna be with us for very long. So that's kind of sad. I've gotten to know her over these past years, dating my fiance and getting to know his family. So it's really sad, you know. I only have um one grandma left. All the rest of my grandparents are dead. It's pretty sad, you know, to lose a grandparent who's been there with you. Anyways, this off the sad note. Question number two: will it be a destination wedding? No, it will not be a destination wedding. I do not have the money to have a destination wedding. We are going to have it in Arizona, in Tucson, Arizona, where we live. We picked this great place that accommodates both the ceremony and the reception area, so we can have a two-in-one area, which is great. So yeah, so it will not be a destination wedding. I wish I could do a destination wedding, but I just don't have the money for it. So, and I would rather have my family there than like plan a destination wedding, you know? And question number three, will I be hiring a wedding planner? I kind of did and I kind of didn't hire a wedding planner. Um, so no, I did not, uh, basically, I did not hire a professional wedding planner. It's basically me and my sisters planning my wedding, and I also have made myself a checklist because again, within my budget, I just don't have the money for to have a wedding planner. That's why I'm trying to also do different makeup looks and see what I like and see what lasts on for a long period of time because I'm trying to do my own makeup or at least have an idea of what I want and have maybe a friend do my makeup. I know I will be having a little input on my hair and that. I know I'm gonna get my nails done before the wedding, but yeah, I probably will be doing my own hair and my makeup for my wedding. Question number four: do I have a budget? Yes, we do have a budget. We are trying to stay on the least expensive side of them as you can for a wedding, but it's been kind of hard. So far we've stayed in the budget, which is pretty good for us. Well, especially for me because I want to do like all these things, but we are doing a bunch of DIY stuff. My sisters have been helping with that, so that saved a little bit of money, which is nice. And plus, having the ceremony and the reception in one area is a great idea if you guys are ever trying to plan a wedding. Um, well, especially out here in Arizona, it's like super cheap, so that's great as well. Save a little money here. Question number 5: do we have a wedding aesthetic? Kind of yes, kind of no. It's kind of rolling with the homies, going with the flow. But also the whole like reception of tables are have an aesthetic of different movies that me and my fiance have really enjoyed over the years together. It's both movies that we agree upon. And then my maid of honor and my bridesmaids and the groomsmen are doing Disney aesthetics for their outfits. So yeah, so it's basically like a movie Disney theme. So yeah, it was pretty good. So I had to have a little bit of Disney in there because I am the Disney lover. My fiance is not. Doesn't really like Disney, but he does like some parts of Disney, but he's not like a big fan like I am. Question number 6: do we have a wedding date? Yes, we do. Our wedding date is January 8th, 2022. Let's see how this goes. um, yeah, well, we picked that date because that is our dating anniversary, and it's for my benefit as well because I am the person who tends to forget things a lot. So it's to help me remember things. Like if I've had it in my brain for a long time, like you've had like the constant reminders over and over again, and you've gotten used to it, then yes, I can remember things. But if it's something fresh and new, I will probably forget about it because I have such a bad memory. I need to do more like memory skills to improve my memory because it's so bad right now. Um, um, Question number 7: do we have a videographer? No, we do not have a videographer. Again, it is not within the budget. I wish I could, but it is not within the budget. I am going to ask my guests and the bridal crew to take as many pictures and videos as they want and send them to a certain email so we can get them all together and make either a little movie and a collage. So that's my idea so far for that. So yes and no, we don't have a professional one, but we're gonna have bits and pieces of clips that other people have captured from different angles and different perspectives, which is great. I love the different perspectives of other people, what they catch in photos. Question number 8: will we be getting married inside or outside? So the ceremony itself will be outside, but we do have a condemnation. We do have a plan. I can't say that word. We do have a plan to move it inside if there are any weather issues, which is nice because I love this place. This place has been like such a rock for me because yeah, I just love it. Question number 9: are we doing traditional vows? No, we're not going to do traditional vows. For myself, I really want a quick and easy ceremony. I rather have basically my mom's like I like this. Basically, I want a more of a party than a ceremony wise because I know a ceremony could take several hours, but I want mine really quick and easy. It's going to be about like 45 minutes to an hour just like because all the walking and the bridal party and like moving things around and such. So yeah, so it's gonna be about 45 minutes to an hour, which I don't think that's that long. I don't really want a like 2 hour ceremony like some like really Catholic, some really not Catholic. Not all Catholic ceremonies are really long, but a lot of religious ceremonies can be super long, or just depending on the preference for the person. My preference is to have a shorter ceremony just because I want people to enjoy themselves and celebrate the day and not just be there for a boring ceremony. Because growing up, I don't know about you guys, but I always thought the ceremony was the boringest part of the whole wedding. I mean, it's nice. It's them to vowing their it's the couple having a ceremony to vowing their love for each other. That's great and all, and I get that point of view. But I want people to enjoy themselves and just celebrate the whole day, like celebrate togetherness. I don't know if I'm explaining that right, but it sounds good in my head. Question number 10: who will cry when walking down the aisle? me and my mother, because I will see my mother cry, and I will be that person walking down the aisle and holding back my tears, and then I'll look at my mother, and everything will just explode. And she's done this to me so many times for different events. Let's see. There was a point for my graduation where I signed up for a graduation activity and we gave speeches on thanking whoever influenced our life most. And I was holding it in, and then I looked out in the crowd and I saw my mom and bawling in tears, and I just broke. The floods. So yeah, so I'm trying. No offense, mom, but I probably will not be looking at you during my ceremony because you're gonna make me cry. We're gonna both make each other cry. I am not looking at you. Just letting you know. But I will probably be the one um crying when I walk down the aisle. It won't be my fiance. He's how do I put this? He doesn't like to cry. He doesn't like to show emotions just on how because of how he got brought up. He got brought up in a different situation than I did, and he had to grow up quick. Basically, he had to have more responsibilities and become more like adult like when he was younger, which is pretty sad. So he doesn't really understand the whole emotions things because he never really experienced that. And plus, those sad emotions tend to make him more angrier just because of certain triggers and such. So yeah, I won't go too much on that. That's him. Question number 11. Will someone be doing my makeup? I've already touched on this. I say, because I know my sisters are gonna say something. I say that I probably do my own makeup, and my sisters will be like, no, 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 don't do your own makeup. And my friend Megan will be like that too. Don't do your own makeup. Have someone else do your makeup. So I might let my littlest sister help me out with my makeup. I might like send her ideas or do different videos of what I really like. As I said, I want something not too glam, but not too simple. I want something in the middle. Question number 12. Have I picked out my wedding dress? Yes, I have, and I will post a picture here in the video so you guys can all see it. Don't worry, my fiance's already been warned not to look at all these videos because of all the pictures I'll be putting. Question number 3. What am I most nervous about? um, I'm not nervous about a lot of things, but I do have a fear of public speaking. That is one of my weaknesses, and whenever I say that to people, they're like, "What do you mean you have a fear of public speaking? You talk all the time." Like, yes, but like that's who I'm comfortable with. Um, if I'm within a classroom, I don't. I feel like the pressure. It's not the. I don't. I'm fine with speaking in front of people. It's the pressure. It's the more the nervousness of the pressure, like, oh crap, and the overthinking that gets me the most. That's my fear of public speaking is the pressure and the overthinking about how many mistakes I'm going to make. Presentation, you should not think about that. Don't overthink. I know I said that, but we all overthink. So I don't think I'm really nervous about anything. I am nervous about walking down the aisle and tripping. I will probably be the person who stumbles down the aisle just because Um, I need to get my dress trimmed because it's a bit long on me. So once I probably get that trimmed down, um, I will feel a lot better about walking down the aisle and not tripping over everything. I will probably still trip throughout the night, but that's what I'm nervous about. Number 14, what is my style of my dress? So my dress is very non-traditional. I chose with a color dress. My color of my dress is a very light blue color and it has white lacing on it on the bodice. It has a illusion neckline. It is more of a mixture between a A-line and a ball gown. It's not a super big ball gown. Why can't I say that word? But it does have that poof factor. The skirt is has a lot of tulle on it and it does have a underslip for it, which is great. I do need to get my bust a little taken in because it is a bit big on me. It does have a built-in bra in with it, but I will probably still wear a bra with it for the moment until it gets taken in. So yes, that's my dress. It's really pretty and I love it. And when I first saw it, I fell in love with it. And then I tried it on and I just immediately cried and I knew it was the one. They always say if you get like the crying factor, then you know it for sure. It's the one. Question number 15. Will it be an open bar? No, it will be not be an open bar, but we are thinking about buying everybody's first drink. Something super simple. So something super simple like a featured cocktail that both me and my husband like. So for everybody, you know. But no, it will be not be an open bar. Next question is number 16. Will you have any signature cocktails? We would like a signature cocktail. We won't know for sure until next month because that's when we are meeting with the place to talk about drinks and food and all about that. So we would like one just to have that one as the first round, but we understand if we cannot. Question number 16. Types of flowers I don't like. Ooh, what type of flowers I like? Um, I don't know. I don't think there's ever a flower that I don't like. I'm pretty basic. My favorite flower is a daisy, so it's my favorite flower. But I don't think there's any flowers that I don't like. Huh. That's an interesting question, you know? It's a very interesting question that you don't like. Question 18. Well, what kind of cake will we have at this ceremony? We actually won't have any cake. Instead of a traditional wedding cake, we're gonna have donuts instead. Hey, donuts, you know, because I don't want cake. I'm not a big fan of cake, and I don't want to see go to waste. And so if you buy uh, like glazed donuts and different kind of donuts that go within a wedding theme, I think that'd be a great idea, you know? Question number 19. What am I most looking forward to? Getting this whole planning thing over and done with. Having the day finally here. That is what I'm looking forward to the most. Is just having the day here and like not having to plan anymore because I am sick and tired of planning. I am so stressed out between planning and school, and I'm just like, I'm done. I'm done. And that's why I haven't posted a lot of videos, is because I'm so like a wreck right now. Question number 20. What is my ring? So I believe I showed my ring in the last video. If you guys have not seen it, here is my ring. The middle gem is a blue topaz, and then on the outer gems are diamonds, and it is a silver band, and that is my ring. The second question part of that is, will I be getting a wedding band to it? I would like to get a wedding band, but if I cannot get it at this time because of the budget, I understand. I might get one in the future, which is also okay. You know, you don't have to get everything all at once. You know, if you don't have the budget for it, don't worry about it. You can get it at a later time. Like if you don't have your dream ring, you could always plan for the future for like a 5 year or a 10-year anniversary and get that ring then, you know, whatever fits your budget and your timeline. Go with that. Question number 21, song for our first dance. So we both like um, swing music, so 40s and 50s music, and we've decided on doing In the Mood by Glenn Miller, which is a really great song. If you guys haven't heard it, please check it out. And we both love it, and we both like have swing dance at different areas throughout California. Um, Also here in Tucson, we also went to a friend's wedding a couple of years ago and swing danced there. So we both like enjoying like swing dance. My fiance got me into swing dancing. I knew a few dance moves, but I've never tried it with a partner before, so he is my partner. So yeah, that's our song. Question number 22. Will I have any beauty treatments in the prep for wedding? Um, Yeah, I'm going to talk to my dermatologist about my acne and see if I can get anything cleared up before the wedding because I don't want a lot of texture on the wedding. I get occasional uh, acne pimple here and there, but I don't want like an abundance amount of on my face of my day. So that's my prep. And then me and my bride crew are going to get our nails done a few days before the wedding when they all come out as part of our bachelorette day. We're having a day. We're not having a night. We're having a day. Question number 23 is, will I be changing my last name? I've already talked to my family and let them know about this, but I will not be changing my last name. At the moment, my maiden name is Sawyer, and my fiance's last name is McGonigal. I will not be changing my last name because my mom and dad did not have any boys, so if I did change my last name, my maiden name would stop with my dad. So I'm gonna keep it for now. Maybe in a few years I will think about changing my name. I've always wanted my son or daughter to have the first name Sawyer. So when that time comes, I will probably change my last name then. But for right now, one, I do not have the time, and two, it's a lot of paperwork and process for it because I, I'm a busy girl between school and work and planning a wedding. I don't think I would have the time to change my name. And plus, I really don't want to right now. I like my last name and I don't want to have to go through the process of changing my last name. Question 24, my dream honeymoon. So, my dream honeymoon differs from my fiance's. Mine would be definitely Disney themed, either going to Disneyland for like a week or Walt Disney World, or even going to a different country to go to Disneyland there, like Disneyland Paris, which I might be doing soon. Anyways, this right after the wedding, because my fiance's best friend is getting married in France, so we might like go to Disneyland Paris. Super excited about that. Because my fiance is in the wedding and I have to go with them. You know, but I don't have to, but I don't want to because I want to go to a different country. Never been to a different country before, so that might be our honeymoon. Just before, that might be our honeymoon going to France and spending time there. We also are thinking about having another honeymoon later that year in the summer to go to like Disneyland in California for like a day or two and then going to Catalina Island off of the Disneyland coast, which would be really fun. Question number 25. Will I be the first sibling to get married? Yes, I will be. So if you guys don't know, I have three sisters, so there are four of us total. I am engaged, and then my younger sister below me is also engaged. She will be getting married a month, to few months after me. So I will be the first sibling to get married, but she'll be right after me. Um, question number 26. This is a long Q&A. Any ideas for songs such as First Dance, Father Daughter, and all that? Yes, I actually do. I have a whole plan for my songs. So the First Dance, I've already said it's gonna be In the Mood, and then my Father Daughter Dance is gonna be Daddy Dance with Me by Crystal Keith. That's Toby Keith's daughter. She actually recorded that song for her wedding, and I absolutely love it. And my mom always told us one of us should use it, and I picked it. I'm the first sibling, so I can. I mean, they can still use it and such, but that's all I've had planned for the first dance so far. My sisters and I have joked about when I walk down the aisle that I'm walking down to the Star Wars march, which I'm actually kind of liking now. I kind of really want to do that. I want to walk down Darth Vader's march, just add a little bit of like movie and Disney theme to it, because we both like Star Wars. So yeah. Question number 27, which is the last question. Woo, the last question. Thinking about Have I been thinking about this my whole life? Well, I have been thinking about getting married my whole life since I was younger. You know, this typical girly girl who did who played wedding and played life. You know, I'm doing air quotes, but you guys can't see. So you played life and you played wedding with your friends and my sisters. Um, but my idea of my wedding has always changed over the years. I've always wanted a big wedding, but over the years that has changed and it's become the number of it has become smaller and smaller. When I was little, I wanted to have like 1,000 people at my wedding. Like, holy crap, cannot afford that. One, um, and um, yeah, so I've always fantasized about getting married. I knew I was going to get married. It wasn't until I met my fiance that my perspective on marriage changed because I've always had a good time with my fiance. We were in no rush to get married at all. We were happy and content to be with each other and have fun and spend time with each other. We've lived with each other for now almost 2 years, and it's been going pretty steady. So we're comfortable around each other. We work through our challenges and our difficulties. We talk about them. We don't yell at each other. I think we've yelled at each other a handful of times, which is not bad. You're always gonna have disagreements with your partner because you two are not alike. But yeah, we're steady. It's different for everybody. You have a certain view on your wedding, and then you meet that person, and then your perspective gets a little bit changed, and you're like, oh, well, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, and for me, it did because I'm like, oh, I'm just happy and content to be with him. I'm in no rush to get married or have kids. If it happens, it happens. I definitely been since I've been with him, it's more like go with the flow situation more than I am. I've always been with the go with the flow person, but with him, it's been become more go with the flow. So I've never been in a rush to get married or have kids. Um, I've never wanted to be that norm of like, oh, you date for like a year and then you get engaged and then you're together for 2 years once you get married. I've never been like that, no. Me and my fiance have been together since 2014, so we've been together for 7 years, and technically it's common law, but Arizona does not recognize common law. If we're in a different state, we would already have common law marriage. But yeah, we're comfortable and we're not in a rush to do anything. If it happens, it happens. It's life. Life isn't you can't plan life. It just happens. You can't plan for everything. It's gonna happen or it's not. And that's my perspective of thinking about marriage, and I'm marrying this guy who's been really nice to me and sweet to me, and he's like everything I've ever wanted in a partner. He respects me, I respect him, which is great. So going to the second part of this question, what age did you imagine yourself to get married? When I was a teenager, I only thought I was going to get married within my early 20s. I'm in my late 20s now, just because I saw my family members get married and hear stories about their weddings and what age they got married. I thought that was the norm. But it wasn't until, you know, dating and asking people out and getting denied and not finding the right one and not settling down until finding my fiance. And then we've just had a good time. Like we've been together since 2014, so we got together when we were in our early 20s, and we've been together. We're gonna be together for all of our 20s, basically. Yeah, because a month after we got together, he turned 21, and then a month after his birthday, I turned 21. So yeah, about 21 to 28, we've been together. So it's pretty cool. I did think I was gonna get married around 23, 24, but as I said, you can't plan for things. Life doesn't happen that way. You can't plan to get married or plan to have babies. People are like, oh yeah, I'm going to plan for babies and like get financially secure and everything, but no, you can't. It's not how life works. Everybody will tell you that. You just can't plan for it unless it's very rare that you can. There are people out there who choose to do that, but you honestly just cannot plan for life, and you have to like find what works best for you. If it's gonna happen, it will happen, which is great. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, which is it's sad and such, but it's still okay. You're still gonna make it and be with your person and have a great time. So yeah, unless that person doesn't work out, then you're gonna get a new person, whether it be female or male. Your partner in the future is gonna be the one for you. Anyways, that is today's video. If you guys have any more questions or any more curiosities about what I'm planning or want to see any more decoration, if you want to see like decorations or anything, I can make a video about that. Leave in the comments below what you guys want to see, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, beautifuls.